Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, pandas, pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm Baba Money. We're ready to make some bamboo today. I am, at least. I hope you guys are too. TGIF, pandas. Thank God it's Friday, Friday, Friday. We made it, pandas. We're still here. We're still kicking. And we're still screaming. We're alive and well, pandas. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we get it, pandas. We're going to keep going until we get it. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Top left of your screen, you can see where we're on our accounts. We're about $1,000 profits here. $1,000 profit. I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. The goal is always to try to get these to payouts, pandas. That's the goal. That's what we're trying to do right now, pandas. What a crazy day yesterday, huh? What just an absolutely crazy day. We start the day. Yeah, oh, sorry, this is yesterday right here. I mean, this is a crazy day. Crazy day. It actually, like, I mean, look at this downtrend. Look at this downtrend. Double bottoms, essentially. And then bounces back up. And now we find ourselves here. Big down, big up. Daily chart. Still looks bullish, but with this kind of bar. Yeah, the weekly looks very bullish. The weekly could be setting itself up for a fail second inch short. So next week could be actually bearish. Triggering the second inch short. And then it fails. Makes a new all-time high. Pans, did you know on the EMINI we made new all-time highs? This is the EMINI. We already made new all-time highs. It's old news in the EMINI. The NQ is still trying to make new all-time highs. Kind of surprising to me. A little bit surprising to me. We're in this channel right now. I like to look at the weekly because it's on Friday. So I can I tried to see like perhaps what makes sense. What kind of candle is going to end. If there's any key levels. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Bill 7, good morning. Lee 8, good morning. Charles Wilson, good morning. Day Trader. Good morning, everybody. Drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Scalp that like button if you haven't already. Supports the channel a lot. Got 5 minutes to open, pandas. Are you ready? Forget about yesterday. Forget about what happened yesterday. Win or lose, you forget about it. Today's a new day, pandas. It only matters how well you trade today. It only matters how well you enter your next setup. Pandas! We're going to get it. Are you ready? Little triangular pattern here. Should I just try for kicks and giggles to go long here? Coming off our trend line. Kicks and giggles. What's the worst that could happen? Like, what's the worst that could happen? I lose a little money. We should have better signal bar though. And your reward is not too good. Better than your risk though. Yeah, just wait till market opens. What's the rush, pandas? What's the rush? Alright, new goal today, pandas. New goal today. We be patient. We wait for our setups, right? We be patient. We wait for very clear, very absolute market cycle, right? We've identify if the market is a limit order market or stop order market, and we trade accordingly. That is the plan, pandas. $10K each account, I'll take it. I don't like that plan, Panda. I like it when you gunsling. Are you trying to do some little reverse psychology? It ain't gonna work on me. It ain't gonna work on me. Reverse psychology not gonna work, especially when I know it's reverse. I'm gonna gunsling. I'm actually gonna gunsling. Or was that your plan? Double reverse psychology. Thinking that I thought it was gonna be reverse psychology, making me want to do the actual thing you asked me to do. Thus achieving your goal. Thus achieving your goal. Was that the plan? It ain't gonna work on me. It ain't gonna work on me. He says, I'm not sure I just want you to be happy. Confuse the opponent. Confuse opponent so much you yourself get confused. Confuse your opponent so much they become your friend. Confuse them so much you guys get drinks afterwards. That's the plan. Whiskey Panda? I'm not feeling it. Not today. Not today. No whiskey for me. It ain't the day for it. It's Friday. It's maybe it is because it's Friday. Let's just let loose a little bit. Maybe I'll just jump on sim accounts and just trade sim. Forget trading actual real money today. Jump on the micros on the 5-minute chart. How about that? That could also be kind of fun. Micro Friday. It makes more sense to be Micro Monday. But Micro Friday, maybe. Just because Fridays, I'm spent. My brain is done. And I'm kind of like, I might get reckless. I don't know. That mental capital is just, it has a limit. We got 15 seconds to market open, pandas. By the way, if you feel like you have more than like a 3-second delay, watch in 2x speed. Watch in 2x speed. That's a little secret. Little secret for watching streams on YouTube. Watch in 2x speed. Alright, pandas, we're about to blast off here. We're in this triangle. Or trying to break to the downside of the triangle? Maybe. Alright, break it to the downside of the triangle. Maybe trying to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart very quickly here. Right, there's a little gap. Gap is as simple as it sounds. There's literally a gap from the overnight session to yesterday's close. If to the open to yesterday's close, there's a gap. It's as simple as it sounds. Might get a fail second long here. I don't like it though. It's the first break of really this channel, big channel here. First break of it. Triangle or a trap trust does trigger. Trying to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart gets at the bottom of the trading range pretty much. Right, trading range indicator marking a trading range here. Might come back to the top of the trading range. There's some unfinished business though. Gap I feel like maybe filled here. So close, pandas. It hasn't been filled yet, but so close. Maybe for all intents and purposes, it is filled. It gets so incredibly close to filling, but it missed it by like 3 ticks. It's so incredibly close to filling, missed it by 3 ticks. For all intents and purposes, it might have been filled. Right, when you're talking about a $20,000 product, you're talking about 3 ticks or 75 cents. Might as well say you hit it spot on. Might as well say hit it spot on, for all intents and purposes. But for me, I don't know. I like to wait till it actually fills. Like, to me, like, even 1 tick, like, it needs to fill. But you gotta face reality sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't fill by 1 tick. It blasts off. It reverses. It looks like here it's gonna actually fill. It kind of looks like it wants to. I could be wrong. Got a higher low here. Got a second entry long forming on the 2500 tick chart. It really looks like it wants to fill on the 5-minute chart, right? The gap. Oh, gap fills on the 5-minute. There it is, a little spike down. Anything can happen now, who knows? It's very choppy here, right? It's a limit order market. I mean, if anything, I could go like this. Probably make money here. Second entry long trigger 2500 tick chart. We consider a higher low here. How deep is this retracement going to be? Wait, people enter long here. This is where people are trying to come back in. You see this tail hits basically this area here. Limit order trades right there. Okay. Limit order trades again here. I don't know, pandas. I don't know what's happening here. I'm looking for a long trade, but I'll see if we get it. Okay, it does finally break beneath. Higher low setup, but it's choppy. Higher low, but it's choppy. Right, overlap, complete overlapping. It could blast off here, but it's choppy. It is quite choppy right now. Got 4 overlapping bars in a row. Okay, fails against your short, maybe. Oh, fails against your long on the 2500 tick.
2500 tick trap.
Yikes. Trap triggers 2500 tick chart. Huh. Usually decent moves are created by this. I don't know the risk though. The risk, wow. Alright, now we're pushing down. The risk. The amount of risk you have to hold on a 2500 tick chart. I'm just not ready for it yet. Pandas, I'm not ready for that. 2500 tick charts, it fails second entry long. Right, you get a second entry long here. It fails to make a scalp and reverses, and you get this magenta box around this 3 showing you that's a trap. Also trap here, right, which caused this large move upwards. Trap here causes spike up, so forth. All right, that's why I like the traps. The 3 with the trap, right? 3 with the magenta box. I like those a lot. Higher time frames. The problem is, this is your risk. Your risk is, I mean, isn't it too early for this kind of risk, Panda? This is a 20-point risk. I don't know if I like that. This is pushing though. It's really pushing. Geo, good morning. Ruben, good morning. Crimson Demon, Panda, what is the risk per trade for 50k account eval with second entry? I mean, the right answer always is 2% of your capital. Really, when you think about these accounts on the prop firms, your true account size, forget that it's 50k, forget it's 100k. Your true account size is your trailing threshold. So your true account size for the 50k account is actually $2,500. The $2,500. What is 2% of 2,500? It's $50. So $50 is like, if I gave you the true answer, you should be trading with micros. But no one trades just 2% of their accounts, especially when it comes to prop firms, because the trading thresholds are so small. So really what you're thinking is you need to trade, in reality, most people trade one contract. Risk, whatever risk you take, it depends on the instrument. NQ, you're thinking about, right, 10-point risk, which is $200. I mean, when you're talking about NQ and ES, like, you depend, like, you know, like, you're gonna take a minimum probably of 10 points on the NQ just because of how volatile it is. It's more than the capital at this point. It's like the fact that the instrument itself, it's just so volatile. I feel like you gotta do at least 10 points. And that's why I'm trading 10 points. And I don't know if I ever would want to trade where I make less than $200 per trade. I guess technically 5 points, you can make $100 per trade, but then you gotta trade on such a small time frame because you gotta consider what time frame you're using, right? Because each candle here is 10 points. This is why I use a 500 tick chart. People might wonder, why do I use a 500 tick chart? Other streamers, blah blah blah, use blah blah blah. I don't care. For me, my risk is 10 points. I'm gonna trade a time frame where my candles are 10 points large. Sometimes I take trades on the bigger time frames if I really like it, but I'm always hesitant on those, and it requires me to take 20-point risks. 5-minute charts usually, right? The ATR right now on the 5-minute chart is 22 points. ATR on the 250 or 2500 tick chart is 27 points. So that's like typically the amount of risk you gotta take. So sometimes I do 5 micros, my stop loss is large. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's good. If you can switch back and forth, I don't like switching back and forth. Typically because I trade micro, or because I trade the tick charts.
2,500 tick trap.
The tick charts are completely different on the micros versus the minis.
$2,500 tick trap.
It's a hard question to answer, but I mean, $200 on a 2,500 tick chart or 2,500 threshold, right? The 50k counts. You got. I mean, that's about what, a little less than 10% each trade. You got about 10 bullets in you. You got a little more than 10 bullets essentially. And it also depends, right? Because it's trailing threshold. So if your first trade, like say, goes up like 200, you don't take your profits and it comes back down, you technically lost $200 in your threshold. So, am I planning to go short here? Am I planning to go short here, Pandas? Crimson Demon, you're welcome. We still got some decent people in the world saying thank you. Goodness gracious. Well, you're welcome. Alright, pandas. What is going on here? What am I trying to do? I mean, is it a limit order market? On the higher time frames, it kind of looks like it a little bit. Smaller time frames, it's starting to get choppy as well. Right, so many overlapping bars here, 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 here. But we're obviously kind of going down. Big push up. Hitting our trend line. Is it going to respect it? If we have a trading range day today, the problem is, where is the range? What are the bounds of the range? What will it be if we have a trading range? I think the 5-minute might give us a good idea of what the range may be today. The trading range indicator giving us the trading range here so far. Got a higher low here. While this MF chopping me up like crazy. Yeah, careful. Careful. Please be careful. We're going to identify the market cycle. That is the first plan. Once we feel like we have good evidence of a market cycle, then we can trade. Because we got to figure out what we're going to do, right? Are we going to trade choppy or we're going to trade like breakouty? Rangy. No, I don't know. Rangy is not trendy. Choppy or trendy are really your two options. What a push down though, pandas, isn't it? What a push down right there. Look at the 2500. This is what I mean by the 2500 tick chart looks choppy. We got 5 overlapping bars in a row. 5-minute chart, pretty much overlap here, right? We got a developing inside bar. This channel is kind of being respected here. Bouncing off of it like that. Got a fail second entry long, but it's just choppy. I don't know if this is a day for traps. When it's really choppy, traps are just your worst enemy. Any breakout trade or any stop loss trade is really your worst enemy when it comes to these choppy markets. Think about choppy markets. If you're trading them appropriately, you need a really wide stop loss. And scale in. That's like the appropriate way to trade. Like if you identify like today's gonna be very choppy, the appropriate way to do is actually wide stop loss and scaling in, which is so risky. Because at really any point in time it can change. There's just nothing you can do about it. Any point in time it can change the market cycle. We got an inside bar on the 5-minute chart. But it's like in the middle of chop. If the inside bar happened on a strong trend, I would consider trading the breakout. Right, the 5-minute chart inside bar OI pattern. Right, this is outside, and this bar is completely within the range of the, the previous bar. So it's an OI pattern, outside, inside. It's a triangle on a smaller time frame, essentially. So that means it's breakout mode. It's ready to break out. But because we've been going sideways for so long, I don't know like if this breakout's, it feels 50-50 if it's gonna succeed or not. But if it was like a strong trend, like a strong bold trend, and then you get like a small inside bar, then it's kind of like, oh, okay, like you want to go with trend. But right now I don't sense a trend here. It's gone pretty sideways for a pretty long time. Ruben Ninja's acting up on me. Mawashi, good morning. Welcome. Hugh says mine has been too. Every time I enter trade on a tick chart, it goes ape and freezes. Maybe it's time for a computer upgrade. Maybe. Yeah, see, like it's just really hard to tell. The 5 minute chart, you break to the upside, but I don't know. Do you really think it's gonna break out here? It could. It could hit the top of this trading range, come right back down. Be very careful today, pandas. I mean, just get your limit orders ready. This is a limit order market. I'm gonna look for it. This is why I want to take Fridays off, because Fridays have been just terrible. Really terrible these days. Get a higher low here. Higher low? Okay. $100,000 contract trade. Yeah, if you take like a huge trade like that, especially on Ninja Trader, because it treats it like a true trade, right? Even though it's a sim, it treats it like as if it really is trying to execute that trade. It just blows up your computer. It's crazy. The one thing I don't like about Ninja is such a heavy application. It's so heavy, very heavy. What is this? Okay, starting to look a little bullish here. Got this trap trade. It's the top of our channel here. I have no clue how to trade this. Even if you know it's a limit order market, where are you placing your limit orders? Where do you place your limit orders? I mean, everything could be a resistance. Everything could be a support. Previous candles can be resistance support. Previous pivots can be previous major pivots. I mean, everything. They all could be supports, resistances. Which one do you use, pandas? Or trading range indicator. 5 minute chart, trading range indicator, strong bull bar ending near its high. But we're in chop. So, do we just sell here? Do I just sell at the close of that bar? If I believe it's a limit order market. You know other traders have done that already, right? The close of this bar, they just sold it, causing this bearish move. That's what some traders did. They straight up just sold it on a strong bull bar. Either hit a level or they're just limit orders or just taking over. If your computer is old, you may want to upgrade it. Time for an upgrade. Yes, sir. Did you guys know for Intel processors, i7 is like the best processor you can get for Intel? But then they have i5, i3. Did you know that I5, I3s are just I7s, but when they make it, the quality is just not as good. Like they basically they just try to make all i7s, and sometimes the transmitters, whatever, inside the chip itself, they fail. Like there's a certain amount of like percentage they fail, and so whatever, if it hits a certain like threshold, then that's like what they label it as i7, i5, or i3s. I had no idea. So when you're buying an i5 or i3, you're just buying a crappy i7. Like an i7 that's like basically just, yeah. I thought that was crazy. I had no idea. Oh, sorry, i9 is the highest. Whatever the highest is, i9, like whatever the highest one is like basically it's like it like everything worked on it. But the i5 or i7 and so forth, like lower ones, they're just the i9s that are just like messed up. 9. Well, I might get a new computer so I can lose more efficiently. Failed at set entry long, but I'm not interested, pandas. I truly just, this is not right. This is not it. This price action right now is just, you just sit on your paws here, pandas. Like virtually, you're not really making any money here. I was thinking about making a chop indicator. A chop indicator. And what it will do is it'll calculate each swing trade, right? Each bull leg and bear leg, and see on average, how many points do you gain for each bull leg and bear leg. Trap does trigger and it actually pushes down pretty strong here. Back to our channel here, the bottom channel. I'm gonna trade the 5-minute, pandas. I'm gonna try this. Don't get angry at me, please. Please don't get mad at me. If we get down here, I'm gonna assume people are gonna buy it up. Or they still respecting my channel here. Respect my channel or respect my my trading range. Okay. Bottom of the channel here. They just created i9s. i9s recently came out. You know what then? You know what they probably did? They just probably relabeled the i7s i9s and just so they have more opportunity to sell worse ones. You know what I mean? We're hitting the bottom of the channel. Man. I don't know, pandas. Bottom of the channel, bottom of the trading range. Of course, bottom of the trading range seems to be like it'll be a safer trade. Getting better value for this trading range price action. Okay, I'm in this trade. I mean, should I, pandas? If it's gonna be one trade for the day, one trade for the day. Come back to the top of the trading range. Trading range indicator. See how well it works today. I mean, the 2500 tick chart is a monster bear bar. It's like a monster bear bar. I should be happy with my scalp here. Right, the 2500 tick chart is a bear bar ending on its low. You're thinking follow through, right? Break a trend, maybe new low here. Could take me out. I mean, my risk is 10 points. Low probability trade as well. So let's see. I can make it a higher probability trade if I extend my stop loss and come in with another contract. Ooh, this is scaring me a little bit. I mean, how many trades am I really going to take today, pandas? How many trades am I really going to take today? Let's see if we can get a big one here. It looks like it wants to take me out, though, no? It looks like it wants to make a new low. If it takes me out and I see a strong reversal, I might just go long again. Could have came out break even there if I wanted to. If I wanted to, but we're holding this, pandas. Or Dami Cojones this. Okay, we're breaking up. Ooh, pandas. Pandas. Oh, whoa.
Target filled.
I'll take it. I'll take it, pandas. I guess we had news or something. Kind of has some little volatility here. I mean, I could be done for today, pandas, to be honest. I mean, I could be happy with today. That's it. Knowing how choppy today is, just being green at all, I can end today, end this stream right now, and be happy. Not end the stream. Ending the stream won't make me happy, but I could finish trading for the day and be happy. It does come. It looks like it is going to come back to the top of the trading range. Trading range indicator just spot on right now. Maybe I should just sell at the top of the trading range. Trap to the top of the trading range here. Could be a decent trade to take, but really though, is it? I mean, outside bar reversal. Skipping that anyways. Should I just go short at the top of this trading range? Just do something cheeky. Just keep ping-ponging this. Like, how many times have we been chopped? I think it's time for us to start chopping. You know what I mean, pandas? It's time for us to start chopping the market. Can't beat them, join them. But how gutsy is this, man? The 2500 tick chart. Look at this. Strong bear bar. It just got bought up right when it closed. It's for sure a limit order market. Let's try to take advantage of the fact that we know that. He knows that I know that he knows that she knows that you know that I know. And we're going to take that information and somehow make money. We're going to somehow take that information that we know and it's going to convert into money somehow. Just watch. We're going to somehow make profit of knowledge. Okay, it feels like it's short here. Nice little pop up. Oh, where is my limit order if I were to place one, pandas? This is pushing up quite strong now. If I were to place a limit order somewhere, where would I place it? The 5 minutes seems like the best place to do it because of how clearly it's choppy. It might want to make a new high today. What a push up though, pandas. What a push up here. Has the market decided that we're gonna break out of our choppiness? It's starting to show signs of perhaps maybe starting to trend or not. I mean, whoa. I mean, look at this pullback, pandas. That's treacherous. Coming right back into our trading range. Never mind. Forget I said anything about trending today. That is just disgusting. How would I have known to sell it right here, pandas? Like, what level am I selling it? Just sell it right here. The 5 minute maybe coming back to the open, but we didn't even get there. I don't know, pandas. Like, how was I supposed to know it was gonna reverse on a dime just like that? How do you know this? How do traders know to do that? That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Comes all the way back down, pandas. That's crazy. I really thought maybe something was changing in the air, but man, we were just right back to our top of the trading range, back to the bottom. 5 minute chart is just giving us a trading range so perfectly. It's like a work of art right now. The trading range indicator on the 5 minute. Bouncing off the bottom here. The 500 tick chart also still giving us a trading range as well. That's crazy. That's crazy. Higher low. Creating a second entry short as well. No way. This trading range indicator is just spot on right now. Look at that. Bounces off the bottom of the trading range so perfectly. You can't. There's no indicator like this one. I'll tell you that right now. There's no indicator like this one. That's crazy. It marks it perfectly here. You know it's crazy when the person who created it thinks it's amazing. Like I created this indicator and I'm still astonished by the accuracy of it sometimes. It's like how did it call that perfectly? Second entry short here. Okay, pushing that second entry short here. Getting back to the top of the trading range, perhaps. I don't know if this is the market cycle we really want to trade any second entries. Not like this. It's more about limit orders. I gotta get better at limit order trading, to be honest. It's such a guessing game for me. I gotta get better at limit order trading, pandas. Like I feel a little more comfortable doing it, but it's just such a guessing game for me. We're just right in the middle of the trading range, pandas. I'm just hanging out here. Like even Al Brooks, when he explains how to trade like trading ranges, he just says like buy somewhere in the bottom third and close somewhere in the top third, and vice versa. Sell in the top third and buy and close in the bottom third. Like that's kind of like that's what he says. Like just somewhere in the bottom third of the range. I mean that means you gotta have a huge stop loss. I'm okay with big stop losses. It's just I want to do it appropriate. I want to do it correctly. You know what I mean, pandas? YL, oof, he's feeling the tilt right now. Kyle, welcome back. Ooh. The fact that I'm green today makes me happy though, pandas. I mean, just being green today is such a feat. I'm thinking we're going to make a lower low here. We're going to retest this low, exactly. Okay, we popped through it a little bit. Just a teeny bit here. I feel like it wants to expand, right? It wants some sort of symmetry. Expanded here. I feel like it wants to expand here one more time. Wow. All right, or not. I mean, that could be it. Create an outside bar. Jeez. I don't know, pandas. I'm fine with sitting on my paws here too, while I'm confused. Like you know, it's a limit order market. The question is, where are the limit orders? All right. Just really having a hard time really doing anything here. I kind of want to buy it like somewhere down here, pandas. That's where I kind of want to buy it. Having a hard time getting above the 20 EMA right now. Could change though. Maybe one more test on the bottom of the trading range. I don't know, pandas. Spiking channel. I mean, it's just in general hard to trade anything here at this point. Okay, decent push down. Back to the bottom of the trading range. The reason why I don't want to buy right here right now is because I feel like it does have a little more room to go down. Because it's having a hard time breaking above the 20 MA. I feel like it has a little more in it to go down. I could be wrong. Could reverse right here. Could just shoot up right here, pandas. Could be completely wrong. Who knows? Okay. Strong bear bar. Ending on its low. I'm in this trade. Biggest mistake of my life, perhaps. Who knows? I have no idea, pandas, because the day is so confusing. I'll take a scalp. I'll take a... Oh, I'll take a scalp if I can get... Oh, I'm dead. I actually had a decent scalp there, but not really what I was looking for. I mean, pandas, like, that's just crazy. I don't know, pandas. I mean, look at the 2500 tick chart. Look at this bear bar. I try to buy near the bottom of the trading range, pandas. Like, really tried. I really pushed it too. Bottom of the trading range. How much more bottom can you get than that on the expanding pattern? Now it's starting to pop up a little bit. A strong bear bar ending on its low. 2500 tick chart, strong bear bar ending on its low. It just reverses immediately. I mean, everything about this tells you it's a limit order market. It's just hard to figure out where they are. I was just a little off here. A little bit off. Takes me out, but I don't know. I don't know if I was going to buy it. Like, to buy it down here, that doesn't make much sense to me either. Maybe I should have waited for it to break down. Fail breakdown, come back up, buy it. It would have been a nice scalp right now. I'm looking for a long now. Definitely looking for a long trade now. Coming back up to the top of the trading range. This little push broke the trading range on the 500 tick chart. But on the 5 minute and the higher time frames, the trading ranges are all still here. We're going to get an entry is a question. Am I just going to have to buy anywhere, everywhere? If this was a strong bull bar, I would have been tempted just to buy. Now I'm just wanting to look for a second entry or a higher low here. Let's look for a higher low. I'll look for a higher low. Actually, it would be a second entry long as well. Really a fourth entry long. But, oh, okay. Never triggers the pullback here. All right, here we go. Do not copy my trades. They are wild. They are wild, especially for today. They are wild today. Ooh, decent push down. Am I looking to go long here, pandas? Is this downtrend not done yet? Are we looking for a double bottom here of some sort? Ooh. Higher low. It's really sus right here. I'm not going to lie. It's a really sus higher low here. Okay. Skip it. Yeah, if I end up breaking even today, pandas. If I come out break even today, pandas, you know, it's just what it is. You know, I actually will be almost happy as long as I'm not red today. I'll be happy. We'll wait for a fail second short to go long here now. It actually did trigger a failed second short here, a hidden failed second short. I'm thinking. Maybe that's my mistake. I should stop thinking. But unless we started our downtrend now, which we possibly could have, I mean, it's really hard to go long if you're underneath a 20 MA like this. Not also in a channel going down. Undershoot. I would like a higher low at least. Panda, can you explain the lower high setup? Lower high or higher low? It's just another push to the same in the same direction what I'm looking for, right? Like this push is not enough in itself. I want a higher low. So I wanted to create a pivot to push up again. I want to go on the second push up after I feel confident. But the first push up is a little scary, right? If I enter long here, it's a little difficult, but the higher low gives you a little more evidence it really is going to go the direction you want it to go. We do bounce off the bottom of this still. I'm curious about this trend line, if it's going to act as any type of resistance here. Okay. I mean, maybe I should just go short here. Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. I still have trading range in the back of my mind here. Still have the trading range in the back of my mind. It does trigger a nice looking short opportunity here, actually, right? Nice signal bar. But it's not really giving you the results right here. It's a higher low again. Maybe. But all underneath the 20 EMA, also under our trend line. So it's hard for me to go long as long as we're underneath this trend line and the 20 EMA. Hard for me to go short here as well because I feel like we're in the bottom of trading range. I'm confused, pandas. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. My brain's gonna explode. This is why Fridays are tough, pandas. Like, you're already tired for the whole week of trading and working and doing all these things. You know, you want the weekend to reset, recharge, and to, you know, be able to come back like fresh the next week. But now, I'm trading on fumes here on a very confusing day. That's why Fridays are just tough. Fridays are tough in general. You got a lot of things going against you. Believe it or not, we are still pandas. And pandas make mistakes. Austin here, I copy every trade. Oh no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. It's just so choppy at this point too. Like, how do I make a trade here, to be honest? Ooh, okay, pushing down. Market might be tired of this nonsense. It's trying to make a direction here. Double bottom here. Are we breaking down? Are we really starting our downtrend here now? I feel like the answer is no, but who knows, pandas? Who knows? Who really knows? Right, spike channel. That's what's happening right now. It could be a two-tiered channel here, right? Here, one tier here. At the halfway point, you can see it. It's very faint, but you can see it if you look close. I have a midpoint here that's very faint. I make it faint because it's just too much noise if it's like bold. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart, right? Typically, there's follow through on this. But look at the bar before it. It's just a big tail. Confusing, pandas, confusing. I could try something cheeky here. I could. Okay, I was gonna go short here off my trend line, but it may be the wrong timing. What? All right. I just truly have no idea how to trade this, pandas. Days like this make me feel like I've never traded before. Like, seriously, days like today make me feel like it's like it's the first time I've ever seen the market. What coin is this? I could be desperate here and looking for a higher low. I don't know if it's strong enough setup though to really reverse this. Days like today makes me feel like I've never traded before. And that's a tricky thing about trading. That's why it takes so long to learn how to trade. Because there's so many different days. And you got to be familiar with all of them, not just one of them. You got to be familiar with all of them. Strong bull bar ending on high. Are we scamming and scheming now is a question. Ooh. Okay. We were very choppy, but yeah, this is tough. This is tough. High or low. High or low could be interesting here if you're very eager to go long. Am I that eager to go long? Not super eager. I wanted to go long here because of the trading range. And I feel like we're near the bottom of it, but could be this as well, a broad channel where bulls and bears can make money throughout the entire channel. It could be this as well, pandas. High or low setup. I'm gonna try to go long here. Let's see what happens. Give me my money. Terrible looking signal bar. That's a big issue here. It's a really risky trade here to go long. Just gonna wait for my setup. Wow. I mean, you got 5 overlapping bars in a row. I'm better off buying with a limit order like this somewhere here. Like buying with a limit order here, I'm better off doing something like this. It's so choppy here already. High or low? I kind of want it because it's a fail second entry short. It's a hidden fail second entry short. Am I that eager to go long, pandas? Not really, especially this choppy at this point. Right? What am I saying, pandas? It's a hidden, right? A, B, C, second entry short. And if it triggers this, it's actually a trap, hidden trap. Right? It's a hidden trap because this is a hidden second entry short here. That's some advanced counting, but I don't know. It's not that important to learn that because it's better off just to wait for the actual, for the actual count to happen. There's a hidden trap. It does trigger right off the 20 EMA here. Like I said, I was better off just buying somewhere down here, which is exactly what happened here. People bought here and spiked up. Am I going to be so lucky another time to try that? Would I be so lucky to try again to buy somewhere down here to go long? I don't know. Will I? I'll just look for a trap trade. Doesn't quite give it to me here. There it is. In this trade? Why, you may ask? I have no idea. Just trying to find an excuse to go long into something here. Again, might be better off just to buy somewhere down here. I'll just take the hit. I don't care. I'll just take the hit. Look at how many overlapping bars there are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No one told me I had to go long here. I chose to go long here in this chop. That's my fault. This is why this is a dumb trade. Dumbest trade of 2024, possibly. Or the greatest trade of 2024. Which one will it be? I'm leaning towards dumbest trade. I could come up break even, maybe. Oh, it does trigger a nice little push up. Like you can see that we're clearly above the 20 EMA. Yet we can't push up here. We can't break out. Could have came up break even. Oh. 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 I'm pretty sure I should have came up break even there.
Target filled.
I'm at break even, Pandas. I'm scared. That's so scary. I don't know, Pandas. I'm just I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, Pandas. I'm up $50 though, Pandas. If you think about it, being up $50, not too bad. Not too shabby. We do bounce off the 20 EMA here. This could be the blast off I was waiting for this entire time. It could happen here now. It looks like it wants to blast off, doesn't it? Right? It looks like a lot of there's a blast off. The blast off is not too blast offy. Do you even make 10 points there in that little blast off? You do make 10 points. Jeez. I mean, it looked blast offy, you know. Oh man, how many? What can you do? I mean, once it's a ramp off the 20 EMA like this, it looks like it wants to just blast off, which is exactly what it's doing. It's just got so choppy, Pandas. I did not know what to do. It's got so choppy. I kind of got scared. Maybe on a day where my mental capital is not so, depleted, I might have held on to that one. I don't know. I just, whatever. You win, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. As long as the outcome is income. Going back to the bottom of our trading range again. Could be that broad range I was talking about. The broad channel, I mean. Tough. Nothing's easy today, Pandas, huh? None of this looks easy to me. Strong push down, though. Okay. I mean, if the pattern continues, we should reverse somewhere. Strong bear bar ending on its low 2500 tick chart. Today doesn't mean much, right? Because we've had plenty of these strong bear bars. Reverses, strong bear bars. Reverses, strong bull bar. No follow through. Reverses, strong bull bar. No follow through, right? The strong bear bars don't mean much. In fact, at this point, it almost means you should just buy it with limit orders. Exactly what's happening here. The 5-minute chart. It's very wicky. Very wicked. Very wicked. Complete choppiness. Goodness gracious, pandas. I thought September was going to be a good month to trade. It's proving to be very, very choppy. Volatility very low, actually. All right, we want high volatility for day trading so we get more opportunities. All right, I mean limit order trading, sure, why not? But where? All right, down here. How many points beneath do I need to give? 20 points beneath? How many points did I have to hold here? 10 points at least. I'll buy it down here. I don't know, pandas. How do you time this? Convention says this should bounce. Oh, you know what? Look at the 20. Let me look at the 2500. Let me look at this broad channel. I'm gonna assume it's gonna respect this broad channel a little bit here, just a teeny little bit. It's gonna the furthest reach here. It's the most generous level I can think of here. As each candle develops, you need to adjust to match the channel here. Disgusting, pandas. This is absolutely filthy price action. It's filthy. It's filthy, pandas. I mean, again, if I end green today, break even, anything not red, I'm happy, pandas. Anything not red, that's the goal today, pandas, for me. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Whew, I mean, panda, sometimes you gotta admit, it's just hard. I'm happy. I'm happy right now not being red. Like I said, I've been happy if I ended my trading being up 270 because I knew if I kept trading, high probability that I will, that I might not make more money than that. Very high probability on a day like today. I do have a limit order waiting here. Let's see if we get it. I don't know. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. Are we getting a nice little quick scalp? I'll take it, I'll take it. I'll take it. We are green today officially. I honestly might stop trading right there, pandas. We just bounced off the bottom of the channel here. It scared me because the 5-minute has such a strong bear bar, and but just like the 2500 tick chart, strong bear bar means nothing, gets reversed. Strong bear bar means nothing, could get reversed. At this point, that might be what traders are expecting and trading accordingly. Toadman says, "You the best panda I ever knew, sincerely." I mean, how many pandas have you known? How many pandas have you known? Well, I appreciate it. I mean, that is the bounce, pandas. I found it. I actually found the limit order where you should have traded. I found it. And it was actually at the absolute lowest I was willing to buy. If you think you are low, you're not low enough. Right here, such as this one here. I thought I was low enough, but you're not low enough. High or low here doesn't mean anything. I have no idea. Honestly, I probably just got really lucky. YL, I'm gonna sue whoever got me to start trading. Sue yourself. Can you sue yourself? Okay, high or low? High or low? High or low? That was the bounce, Pandas. I mean, could you time that any better? I got such a quick scalp. I was happy with it, but man. All right, fails against your short, Pandas. My last trade of the stream. Is that okay? Is it okay if I take one more trade today? Fails against your short here. Is that okay with you guys? One more trade. One more trade. Give me a 1 if that's okay. If I take that fails against your short. Give me a 2 if I should skip it. Fails against your short forming here, possibly. A, B, C, right? Second to short. Failure is what I want to go long here. Give me a 1 if I go for it. Give me 2 if I should just end my trading today. We might not even get the setup. Ooh. It wants it, Pandas. It wants to give it to me. It surely wants to give it to me. It surely wants to give it to me, Pandas. Pandas! Will they give it to me? Come to Papa. Give me my setup. Give me my setup. Don't go without me, please. And it's going without me. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't think I have the setup anymore, to be honest. It's a little too far away from 20 EMA now. I really caught the bottom. I should have held it. It felt so quick. I was just kind of content with it. But I could have got a lot more, Pandas. Ooh, ooh. It's a little really far away from 20 EMA now. That's the problem, Pandas. That is the heart of the matter. A little far away from 20 EMA at this point. And a really ugly looking signal bar currently as it stands. Ooh! Whoa! Alright, Pandas, let's trade the stream. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Nah, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it, Pandas. I'm scared. I'm kind of happy with my gains right now. I'm skipping it. Is that the best skip I've ever... I literally skipped it 1 millisecond before getting in there. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Greatest skip of all time? Greatest skip of all time? I almost want it to fail now because I skipped it. And it's gone. All right. Worst skip of all time. I should have held it. Should have held it, Pandas. Should have held it. Worst skip of all time. I could have got more bamboo. I could have been up almost 500. Change it to the 5. Genius. If the market didn't hit your level, just change your level. Actually, genius. YL is a genius. He's a prodigy. He is a trading prodigy. Am I too mad I skipped this? Am I too mad? How many points was that? Yeah, man, easy scalp. Is it at least a 1-to-1 is a question. It is like a perfect 1-to-1. Wow. I mean, I had my reasons to skip it. It's just too far away from 20 May, really. Main reason being. Plus, obviously, there's a trading range indicator giving us top of the trading range, perhaps. And the day has been so choppy. I just don't think anything's reliable today. I'm happy with my 250, Pandas. Today, 250. I'm up 250. Can't really complain about that on a day like today. Second entry long, perhaps. Do I like it? I mean, the 2500 tick chart, remember, we have this broad channel. I mean, we have room to the top of the broad channel still. I don't know. But I called that bottom right there, Pandas. I called that bottom. Jeez. I called it. I don't know, Pandas. Just hanging it out now at this point. Second entry long here. It's ugly. It's really ugly. Second entry long. Training range indicator acting as it should. Second entry long does trigger a decent signal bar. Today 250, tomorrow the world. I like that. Today's just not the day, right, Pandas? Just be happy with it. Better to trade. Better to make it so you can trade another day. Trap trade here, perhaps. It's a choppy day, so these setups don't really mean much to me, to be honest. They don't mean much to me. It's just a choppy day. Whoa. Trap does trigger. Trap triggers here. Reverses though, immediately. So hard to tell what's gonna happen today. So incredibly difficult, Pandas. I'm telling you. Wow. I mean, how would you know what's gonna happen here? Tough. I don't know. man, it's brutal, right? 2500 tick chart, another bear bar ending on its low. It just completely reverses. Oh, should I go short here at the top of the broad channel, pandas? It actually made from the bottom to the top of this broad channel. I actually did it. Yeet. Whew. It's tough, 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 tough. I'm waiting for a certain setup right now. If we get it, I'll take it. If it goes away, then I'm gonna end the stream. If we break this low, I'm ending the stream. If we break this low, I'm ending the stream.
$2,500 tick trap.
Okay, we broke the low. All right, Pandas. That's it. Pandas, have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you use code BBM for My Funded Futures, 5% off. Or on Apex, you get 80% off. Take advantage of it while it still lasts. It's going to end at the end of the month. So, Pandas, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, then scalp that like button. If you didn't, scalp it anyways, you know? Scalp it anyways. Pandas! Have an amazing weekend, everyone. I really want you guys to come back next week. Just ready to kill it. Next week, just to kill it. That's all that matters looking forward. Who cares what happened before? Gotta forget it. Just move on. Pandas! I'll see you guys next week. Have an amazing weekend. As always, have a train. God bless. Bye. Go to church.